Maver 88. This is my ghost run of Bangkok, and this one was a bit of a pain. When I originally started this, I started all of them on master difficulty, and then I got to Bangkok. And it made me think, alright, I can't do it. I phoned a friend. I went to the Hitman forums, and I said, yeah, I'm having problems with this one. The main issue, I finally figured out how to kill both of them with accident kills, which was not easy because neither one of them in their loop goes to a normal accident place. So it took me a while, but I finally figured that out. But when I was trying to exit the map, on master difficulty, there are two exits. The first one is the one where you come in at on your normal gameplay. But that was not available because they have two guards on it, and for some reason, the exit is a trespass zone, which makes no sense. And then the other exit is in the basement. It's got two guards and a camera on it, and it's a trespass zone to most disguises. So I'm like, all right, how do I get out? I can't use distraction shots. I can't use a bomb to distract them. I can't, the coins did not work. I tried that. I could not figure it out. So Hitman forums gave me some ideas, and one of them was a fantastic idea. It says, wear the gardener disguise. And they actually were trying to get me to use a different exit, and that might work. The tuk-tuk could back. If you repair that, you should be able to take it. But the gardener disguise is fantastic. First of all, you can wear it all the way up until the third floor of the buildings. So I can go right into a suite below the king's suite, and nobody's looking at me funny, which is great. It has gloves, which is a requirement. So that's great. Anyways, we're going to start with the killing. First 3 minutes are basically waiting. So you see I've been moving very slowly and entertaining myself. You want this conversation to take place. And I also wanted the conversation by the food where you normally poison Ken Morgan. But you want those conversations to take place for the timing. The main reason for that is this guy who I'm about to look at over there. You're setting up a trap where you can push him over the edge. And if you put these coins down too soon, that guy will pick them up and ruin your trap. Get these as close to that pillar as you can. You've got a guard over there at one entrance. You've got a staff member on the other. So you're trying to find that perfect spot where neither one of them can see to push. The other one you have to worry about is you've got that hotel staff over there that are chitting and chatting. They're waiting for you to come close so that you can start their conversation. They're going to tell you about Jordan killing his girlfriend. Don't do it. Once that conversation is complete, the woman will turn around and smoke a cigarette and will be staring straight at you. And you do not want her staring at you while you're killing Ken Morgan. There is also that man that we just waited on. Part of the timing is he will come back and he will be able to be right in the middle of the entryway, and he can see when you're pushing as well. So it's complicated. Timing works out this way. My rules are I can bump into somebody once. If I bump into him more than once, that's assault. But once is possibly an accident. So Ken picks up the first coin, sees the second two, and I can push him over. Nobody sees it. I am good. Normally I go back to pick up the coins. The guard that was with him will just stand there doing nothing, doesn't know what to do now that he's lost Ken Morgan. I'm not going to do that in this case. But, you are going to need the coins when you want to kill Jordan Cross. All right. So now I am trying to figure out, okay, how is the best way to get upstairs? And I'm trying to avoid cameras as well. I don't want to have to take out a camera. So we're waiting for the room to clear out, for this woman to go by, for the staff member inside to be over on the side. And the staff members inside, you had the manager and the staff member that follows her, were both in there. Once that's out, I'm now out of the trespass zone. I'm going to head my way up to the security room on the second floor. The way I'm going to kill Jordan is I'm going to throw him over a balcony, which I think is kind of appropriate considering the storyline of how he killed his girlfriend. The hotel manager is behind you, so that's what the yellow is. Just try to avoid her. You're looking for an opening to go over here to the security room. And now we just need someone to open the door for us to get in. If you try to use the key card, which I did bring this time, those guys will spot you and ruin it. There is a handgun inside that we want. The bathroom where I'm going to subdue Jordan has 2 guards that will roam in and out of. And they can be a bit of a pain. They seem to be on the same schedule as Jordan. So I had a very difficult time trying to just time it so that I missed them. So the best way to get rid of them is to get a gun and let them take themselves out of the picture. Pick up some coins here. You're going to need that for Jordan. Need at least 4, and there are plenty of them around here. All right, now this is where I'm talking with the gardener disguise was perfect. I mean, I'm walking right in. I'm avoiding all the cameras. I'm walking right into the suite I need to walk in. This was a lot harder when I was trying to do it suit only. It's like I've got to dodge that camera. I've got to dodge all these people that are all enforcers. You can go into this room again. I don't know how I'd feel if I was in a hotel and a gardener came into my suite. Probably think it was a little funny, but I'm glad they're not reacting. Once this guy leaves, we're going to head upstairs. That was a hint, guy. Once this guy leaves, okay, finally. Head on upstairs. When you get there, the way the timing usually works out, the guards will be coming out of the bathroom and going to their other spot where they're at for a good bit. So don't rush in. Wait a second. Use your instinct. There's the guards. And they will see you. Their heads are turned this way, so stay this way until they both are in position. All right, then you can go. Jordan comes in about the 10-minute mark. So guards will usually be gone for like 2 minutes. So I might be pushing it here. I think in this case, Jordan came in early. So somewhere between 9 and 10 minutes he comes in. Put 1 coin here that can be spotted from the hall. Put one over here where you're going to want Jordan to go and have his back to you so you can subdue him. You have 1 over here to make sure he sees the one in the bathroom. And this one's tricky to place. You've got an enforcer over there. If he sees the coin, he's going to come pick it up. You kind of want Jordan to see it before he goes into the recording booth. Because you don't want to mess with the timing of these guards. You know, they're finding the gun at the 8:45 mark, and they will be gone for. The one guard will leave for about 2 minutes to go take the guard down to the security room on the 2nd floor. I do not want to try to retrieve that gun because you've got 2 cameras right on it plus all the guards. So that's why I grabbed a gun that wasn't mine. But once that he's gone, the other guard doesn't come back in. He'll just stay there, which is perfect for us. So Jordan's on his way down. As long as he sees the coin before he goes in, we should be good. If he comes, have enough time. You might want to time it for the little closer to when he's getting close, just so you miss him. But I always worry about, well, if Jordan comes in the same time the guards are in, then I'm screwed because I got no place to hide. And Jordan did not see my coin. I thought I placed it perfectly. Bastard. So at this point, I'm panicking, going, okay, how much time do I have before the guard comes back? Like I said, it takes them, if I remember right, it takes about 2 minutes. I'm going, okay, let's do my save, although I'm probably screwed at this point because I've already used the gun distraction. So we need Jordan to really get a move on here. I'm standing close to the door because I have to open it to make sure he sees the coin inside the bathroom. Otherwise, he's not coming inside the bathroom. And you still have those 2 enforcers right there, so you really can't subdue them out there. All right, finally saw the coin. He just saw the second coin. He's picking up the first. And now he's going to head toward the second, open the door, and then go and hide. Now that he's picked up the third, he should see the fourth. And we can get behind him and subdue him. Pick up the coins, although that might not be a good use of my time because I don't know how long before that guard comes back. I'm checking to see, is he back yet? And I'm also checking to see where that guy back there is, the one that's moving around. He's going to kneel down right now. Once he kneels down, you should have enough time. Or I guess he kneels down on this side, but once he turns his back over there, you should have enough time to drag Jordan through, throw him over the edge. Very appropriate death for him. And now we just got to worry about the guy on the floor below us. If he sees us climbing down the pipe, then that will ruin our run. See, the guards are back, so I made it by like seconds. This guy's out below us, and he's on the balcony. We got to wait for him to go back inside. And once that's done, this is basically over. We're clear. The gardener disguise worked perfectly. And the best part about the gardener disguise is when you go to that basement exit, you can just walk right past those guards. They don't care. And you're not in a trespass zone. So I'm heading out the way I came in. I was thinking about going the way that I did suit only, which is across the roof. And I said, why am I going to do that? That's stupid. Let's go this way. And this way is easy. Cameras don't reach this far, and you're not in a trespass zone, and there's no enforcers. So yeah, do this. Watch for the camera over here. Make sure you're not going to be spotted. And why did I go out this way? I could have just gotten into the basement. Yeah. Eventually I figure it out. Go this way, avoid the camera. Barely missed the camera. And then just head down to the basement and out. And that is Bangkok. It gave me a lot more trouble than this, but thanks to the help of some kind folks on Hitman forums, I was able to get what I needed so that I could do a ghost run of Bangkok. And now comes Colorado, which I gotta say was probably the trickiest of the first season to do a ghost run of. I'm just waiting for the camera here. Once the camera's out of the way, there's the exit. So on to Colorado.